So you're a killer?
Sir, yes, sir!
Let me see your war face.
Sir!
You got a war face? Ah! That's a war face. Now let me see your war face.
Hello and welcome to our wrestling
perspective.
If you like our content, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. If you disagree, give it a thumbs down. No, don't give it a thumbs down. And in the famous words of Hulk Hogan, sub it, cousin. Alright, for this all-male pay-per-view, we are going to see Evolution.
Wait, you're thinking about the stable?
I'm wearing a shirt, it's Evolution.
No, man, it's all female pay-per-view. Not Evolution, not Triple H. That was SmackDown 1000.
In the very first match for the all-female pay-per-view of Evolution, we saw the tag team match to kick it off, which I was really surprised it was to kick it off. We saw the legend in Trish Stratus and Nita up against, well, it used to be Alexa Bliss until she got injured.
Unfortunately.
So we saw Mickie James and Alicia Fox.
Alicia Fox.
Two veterans in their own right.
That's correct.
Mickie James recently celebrating her 20 years in professional wrestling, and Alicia
Great career.
And Alicia Fox is over 10 years in professional wrestling.
Who would have thought?
Exactly right. Well done for lasting. That was well done.
Budget cut.
So what do you reckon of the match?
Slow start. Very slow. Especially Lita trying to do flips. But match did take off eventually. And Trish, my god, she can still hang with the best of them.
She hasn't. I don't know why. She looks even more. She's got that more.
She's like
gorgeous
wine,
face.
mate.
I know. She just goes good with age.
But in saying that, Lita.
Okay, one thing with Lita.
Oh, here
the
we go.
attire. It went over the stomach.
In that regard, we're talking about the G-string, obviously.
Yeah, but I didn't want to say that word, but yeah, it went over the stomach, and I'm like, okay. And then it went halfway through the back, and I'm like, okay. But altogether, I've never seen a walking head scissors in my life, but until that match.
At least she didn't botch the moonsault this time.
Oh, that's it. She didn't nearly break her neck this time. For this second match, we saw, how many women was it?
20?
20 over the top battle royal for women. We saw Nia Jax become victorious in the match, but we did see some old faces. Alundra Blaze,
Kelly.
God. Then we saw Michelle McCool,
Molly Holly,
Ivory. Did you mention her?
No, I haven't mentioned Ivory yet.
She had the dance off with Carmella during the match with the dance break.
Did love it.
Oh man,
Loved it.
right in the childhood. Right in the childhood. Ember Moon should have won the battle royal, but
should have won.
Second annual Mae Young Classic final. We saw Toni Storm against Io Shirai, and we saw the victorious Toni Storm get better Tegan Nox. We knew that you were meant to be in the final, but Toni Storm,
my god, I actually didn't think she was going to win that. I thought she was going to lose.
Repping Australia, England,
New Zealand.
just New Zealand, all these countries she's repping, and like Mark Henry said, she's the female Chris Jericho, and
she's the future.
she is the future.
Hands down.
Well done too.
But not to take away anything from Shirai, she was absolutely incredible in that match.
There's much more to come from Io Shirai. I'll be very interested in NXT. Moving on. In the fourth match, we saw a 6-woman tag match. We saw the Riot Squad with Ruby Riott, Liv Morgan, Sarah Logan up against
Sasha Banks, Natalya, and Bayley.
The match was alright.
To be honest, that was the match I was not looking forward to whatsoever. We keep seeing these matches over and over,
like a Raw
different
repeat.
Variations of that. But that match, great spot, especially
Exactly
the one
right.
that Bayley took. Jesus
And
Christ.
it finally gave the platform for Ruby Riott to actually show the potential she has.
One of the best on Raw.
With Liv Morgan and Sarah Logan.
Sarah Logan, underrated.
If there was more to show like that within the Raw booking,
I
would be fantastic. For the fifth match, we saw the NXT Women's Championship go on the line. We saw the defending champion in Kairi Sane up against Shayna Baszler. I'm not even going to attempt that spades thing. I failed it so many times, the hand gesture.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like Illuminati whenever I do it. Anyway, Shayna Baszler. That's how you book a character that should be like Ronda Rousey.
When you got a theme song like that,
it sends chills down your spine. You know when she's carrying that towel, getting all buffed up, she could hurt anyone. I have more faith in being in the ring with Brock than Shayna.
Not another dig.
But the match was good. I loved every moment of it. Good storytelling, and hopefully we see a trilogy with the rematch taking place at NXT War Games.
But to also, just to finish it off though, just remember Shayna's made history. She's the only woman now to win the NXT
twice. For match number 7, the semi-main event,
should have been the main event.
we saw a last women's standing match for the SmackDown Live Women's Championship. We saw Straight Fire Becky Lynch defend her championship up against the former champion, former best friend, Charlotte Flair. Woo! This match, weapons, carnage, everything, storytelling, it was fantastic.
Even the referee had to get involved.
I know, yeah. The referee had to get involved, pulling Becky so she doesn't fall through the table, then passing her the chair.
This should have hands down been the main event.
The main event, for sure.
Like, taking nothing away from Ronda and Nikki, which we'll get to, but hands down best
at this
match of the card.
point, we thought no chance, well, even 5 minutes of Ronda v Nikki top this. But this match was fantastic. On to the next. For the main event, we saw the Raw Women's Championship be defended by the baddest woman on the planet, Ronda Rousey, up against Total Bella, Nikki Bella, with her sister that was on the side, Brie Bella.
Lift the flag.
All I gotta say, keep the Bellas heel. It's fantastic. I love their heel tactics, and it actually showed a decent amount of what they can actually do if given the time.
More Nikki than anything else, though.
Yeah, more Nikki for sure.
Ronda still dominant as usual. She's going to be a great champ. Bad luck to, you know, Becky at Survivor Series. But on top of that, Nikki though, she was actually telling a great story. In that era, she was in the Divas era. Now going into the women's, what was it, Evolution, Revolution, whatever it's called, sorry. Yeah. And now she was from the Divas era. And now that she's taking on someone like Ronda Rousey, trying to make a point.
Women's era?
Trying to make a point.
Exactly.
The Divas can hang with the women.
Exactly.
So great storytelling.
She did a great job. Ronda did a great job. Overall, for WWE Evolution,
Is a mystery.
Yeah. Nice. I really do hope this is an annual event. Usually when I go see the Raw women and that, seeing how they've booked,
especially
Bailey
just being
and
repetitively.
Exactly right. But seeing this pay-per-view and how it actually, the outcome came out of it, fantastic. Have the Mae Young Classic final constantly on there.
Breath of fresh air.
Exactly. The Women's Battle Royal, seeing some old faces right in the childhood, right in the futurehood, I'm telling you.
But why was the NXT UK Women's at the dark match for?
This is the thing, because I didn't air it as yet.
Ah, yeah, that's right.
That's right.
Yeah, mind that spoiler.
So hopefully, yeah, we're not only going to tell the winner, but the person who was in the dark match is currently holding it.
Yeah.
Anyway, fantastic pay-per-view. Hope to see Evolution 2.
By the way.
But please change the pay-per-view name. That's all I ask.
Yeah, so you can actually not get mixed up.
Yeah,
with
so
the
I
t-shirt.
don't get mixed up and actually wear a Triple H t-shirt. He's wearing a Lita t-shirt, an Amy Dumas. If you like her t-shirt, go on Pro Wrestling Tees. You can go under her name and grab it.
Nice cheap up.
I know, yeah.
And by the way, the next video we will have will be for Crown Jewel, which is the all-male event.